Welcome to the CX Fanatics Podcast, the show that helps D2C businesses increase revenue, referrals, and retention through exceptional customer experience. Tune in weekly for interviews, insights, and inspiration that will catapult not only your profits, but your growth. I'm your host, Alisa Conner. Let's get into the show. Hello, and welcome back to the show. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. And if you are a former listener of the Second Act Entrepreneur Show, you're in the right place. We have gone through some transition, and that is the purpose of this episode, is to let you know what the heck is going on. Where has she been? So there's been a lapse in episodes for a little bit here, and I have purposely put the show on hiatus as I've been transitioning not only the content of the show, but also things in my business. And we won't spend a lot of time on that, but I did want to give you an update about what's going on. So the show is now called the CX Fanatics Podcast. And the reason behind that, and CX stands for customer experience. If you're not familiar with that term, you're going to hear it a lot. And the reasoning behind that is that I, in about December of last year, started to see a big shift in the marketplace. And I'm sure you've felt it this year, and we'll continue to feel it. And there's several things going on. We're going to talk about those in the next episode. So stick with me. The next episode is going to be coming out very quickly, probably within the week of me releasing this one. And we're going to talk about those market shifts and why they're important to your business. And one of the biggest things I found was that there was a lot of focus on marketing and not much focus on customers. And we're not going to throw anybody under the bus, but there were a lot of experts that found their way on the internet during COVID. And I wouldn't say they've disrupted the marketplace, but not always in the most positive fashion. And so one of the things that I found was that there's a lot of emphasis in marketing on generating new leads. And I found this with clients, and I found this in my own business, but there's not a lot of emphasis in what do we do with those leads if they say no and they don't purchase from us. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit in another episode, but that's going to be the focus of this podcast. So if you're interested in ending the lead generation hamster wheel and instead get the most out of the leads you're already paying for, as well as understanding your customers better so that you can not only increase revenue, referrals, and retain more of your customers so that it costs you less money, you're going to be in the right place. So customer experience is actually woven throughout your entire organization, whether you have a smaller business and you have 5 people on your team or 3 people on your team or less, or you have an organization that has 5,000 people on your team. And so trying to dive deeper into that experience and understanding our customers better is what this show is going to be about, which is why it's called CX Fanatics, because we want to be fanatical about understanding our customers, serving them to the best of our ability, and getting them to stick with us long term. So along with the transitions going on in the marketing world, I felt that it was doing a disservice to you and to my clients to only stay focused on one area, which is why I started to explore the world of customer experience. And I want to bring those findings to you all so that you can implement them into your business, stand out more in the marketplace, learn the tactics are not always the answer to or the solution to getting more customers and increasing revenue and profits. And also, have the ability to introduce you to industry experts. So in the past, I've worked with a lot of small businesses and entrepreneurs. I'm not saying that I will not be working with those people, but I'm really going to be focusing on direct to consumer businesses. So that can be in the product space, that could be in the service space. So if you're a coach, consultant, or a business that delivers services, you're still going to find a lot of value here. And also specifically the wine club industry or anybody that has a subscription model. those are going to be the people that I really focus on. And the industry experts I bring in are going to be focused in that area. So what can you expect in the future? We will have a much more consistent rollout of episodes. Before the shift over and kind of the change occurred, I was delivering episodes weekly. That is my intention. I also intend to bring in experts in specific areas and specific products. I have negotiations and conversations ongoing at the moment to get some of those people in here. Always open to your suggestions and insights. If you want to reach out to me over on Instagram, I have a new Instagram handle and I will put the link below, but it is DTC Growth Club. So D is in dog, T is in Tom, and C is in Charlie. Growth Club. And that's over on Instagram. And I'll also put the link below. And if you'd like to follow me over there, I would love to connect with you. That's also on my upcoming content creation arena, is to focus on Instagram. And as always, you can expect to learn something while you're here. So specifically focusing on how to increase revenue without endless lead generation, and also increase your customer retention, because it is 5 times more expensive to get new customers than it is to focus on the ones that you have. And most importantly, get referrals so that you take customers from just being satisfied to becoming advocates for your brand, costing you even less money in lead generation because you have great word of mouth advertising. And last but not least, we're also going to focus on the mental, emotional, and physical well-being of business owners and people in the DTC space. If you've been around for a little bit, you know that I'm a firm believer that if you don't take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically, you're going to have a really hard time flourishing in your business or your role, whoever, wherever you might be in the DTC space. And so I always try to provide you my latest findings and experimentation. And oh boy, there's a lot of them to ensure that you have the tools available to you that work to ensure that you have a well-rounded experience, not only in business, but in your life. And so we will definitely be talking about mindset. There will probably be a little bit of woo-woo magic talk in there, and there's always a focus on money. So anyway, those are the expectations for future episodes. I'm always open to ideas and suggestions, but most importantly, if you've been around for a while, I just want to take a minute to thank you for being here, for being a loyal listener. And I am excited about where we're going in the future, and I'm excited to share more information with you. And so stay tuned, because if not later this week, it will be early next week. The next full episode, an actual episode, will be out. And I look forward to hearing back from you. If you are excited to understand customer experience and integrate it into your business, make sure you hit subscribe on the YouTube video or on the podcast application of your choice. And that way you won't miss out on any of the episodes. So thanks so much for tuning into this transition episode. I appreciate it. And I look forward to connecting with you really, really soon. Take care. See you soon. Did you miss something in the show today? Didn't have time to take notes listening on the go? No worry. I've taken notes for you. You can head on over to dtcgrowthclub.com/podcast, and there'll be links and a description to today's episode. In the meantime, take care, stay well, and I'll see you soon.